24 hours, I'll blow your planet away!
The battle has just begun!
Hello, this is RobotnikIsSexy, and this is going to be a very special match I had with the one, the only, Cheeseboy628? Cheeseboy628. It's the Cheeseboy628 show. That intro, man, is really catchy, and I hope I get your name right, otherwise I'm gonna feel like an asshole. But anyway, he requested a match over Skype. I was actually really nervous, even though I know that he just got the game, so his team is going to be very, basic. It's not like he's going to have like 5 boxes of Pokemon, so I don't know. Still very, very afraid. He's got a very Stealth Rock weak team, so definitely want to lead with Tyranitar, get up the Stealth Rocks as he tricks me, gives me a Choice Specs item, which is perfectly fine with me. Because little does he know I carry Fire Blast and Ice Beam, because this is the same, that's actually the exact same Tyranitar I used on Pokemon Showdown. Dinosaurs was his name. I got him in a trade, so his name is Gragosaurus or something. Shout out to the Dr. Matt, who helped me gain this important Pokemon. So I'm going to make kind of a questionable play. I'm going to switch into Noivern here. I knew he would either Volt Switch or Will-O-Wisp, and I was pretty comfortable with either, although had he crit me with the Volt Switch, that would have killed my Noivern, which of course is no good. But I know that this Aerodactyl is a Mega Aerodactyl, so I don't want to stay in. Although, regular Aerodactyl still outruns Noivern. I actually looked it up like a bastard, because I'm like, is Noivern faster than Aerodactyl? And it turns out he isn't. He's slower by 8 points, I believe. They're pretty close, so definitely want to switch out, go back into T-Tar, take whatever Mega Aerodactyl wants to do handily. You're going to go for the Ice Beam, just a safe play, as he goes into Tentacruel, and now I can go into my Ghost Pokemon. Not afraid of anything, which happens to be Gourgeist, and this is the first time I've used these 6 combination of Pokemon together. I mean, I've used all these Pokemon before, but never in the team that I am using today, and I have to say, I did not expect these guys to really work, but they kind of link together. They're kind of cool. I mean, as far as a Trick Room singles team goes, this is probably one of the best things I can do, at least for right now, because I only have like a box of Pokemon, and all of them are very slow. I tend to gravitate towards the bulky, slow guys, which is really terrible for team building, because the only fast Pokemon I have is Noivern, so he's going to be seen a lot. Anyway, I'm going to go for the Trick Room on this, as he switches out, goes into his Goodra, and I just go for that Life Orb, Adamant, 252 attack, Explosion, and surprisingly to me, it takes out the Goodra. I guess maybe the Stealth Rock damage helped with that, but this is huge. This is absolutely huge. He loses a special wall. I'm very sure his Goodra is Assault Vest. Almost every Goodra I see is Assault Vest, so yeah. Taking out a Goodra, regardless of what kind of Goodra it is definitely good. So, now that I have 4 free turns to do whatever I want, I'm going to go into Blastoise, Mega Evolve, go for Dark Pulse. And look at this damage! That is way more damage than I expected to see. I am a modest 252 special attack, max IV in special attack, so that is the maximum power a Blastoise, a Mega Blastoise, or either a Blastoise can possess. And that is great. He knows it's going to be a 2-hit KO. I thought it would be a 3-hit KO, because Tentacruel is Tentacruel. Tentacruel is Tentacruel, and because this gen just feels like 4th gen to me, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, he's going to switch into his Rotom, and I get a critical hit, which is really, really, really unfortunate. Although, to be fair, all this really does is give me an extra turn of Trick Room, and I'm not really sure how much it matters, since killing off the Rotom is definitely worth investing another turn of Trick Room. I would have gone for another Dark Pulse easily, and I knew it would be a 2-hit KO anyway, especially since physically defensive Rotom is running around a lot. So I am able to to, yeah, Rapid Spin, which is nice. The extra turn of Trick Room allows me to live long enough to get off a Rapid Spin and an Aura Sphere, which I suppose kinda matters. We'll see, because my grass Pokemon is dead. I don't really have a lot to resist, except for my Dragon. My Dragon is going to resist the water. I mean, it is a Mega Blastoise, but because Trick Room is over, I can threaten you out, go for a Draco Meteor, probably kill you, although had I not been able to get that extra damage with Aura Sphere, which did half, by the way, because Ditto has lower HP than Blastoise. Surprisingly good damage from Blastoise here. But anyway, the Trick Room is over, I can force him out and take out his Tentacruel with the Draco Meteor. But yeah, in the Twilight Zone where I didn't crit his Rotom, his Ditto would have been at full health, and I would have really been forced to stay in on a Blastoise, and with my low health, I might have been able to survive the water thing, the water pulse thing. So anyway, oh, this is a really funny turn that I just glanced over. I'm gonna Death Fodder my Noivern, because I know that once I set up Trick Room with Despair Squid, I can basically sweep him. He thinks I'm gonna want to save Noivern, goes for Earthquake on my flying type, but my Draco Meteor misses. So that's funny. But anyway, I completely underestimate Malamar here, as he takes that Aerial Ace to the face, doesn't even do close to half. I don't understand. I don't understand how weak Mega Aerodactyl is. I just don't get it. Unfortunately for Mega Aerodactyl, pretty much the only thing he can use Tough Claws with is Aerial Ace, so that makes him easily one of the worst Megas in the game. Obviously, Cheese is using him just for his love of Aerodactyl, and that is extremely commendable. It's kind of the same thing I'm doing with Malamar here. One of these days I'm going to have to give you the boot Malamar and try to make a Rip Snorton OU, I'm going to beat you into the ground team, but for the time being, on a singles Trick Room team, you fit in pretty well. I definitely think Reuniclus is stronger, just because it's bulkier, but yeah, I'm going to take away the game with a Trick Room sweep, and that is going to be the match with Cheeseboy. If you enjoyed, comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you later, YouTube.